Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. Today we're going to talk about some of my recent pickups, okay? This I ordered a few days ago on Mercari, but you know what, actually let's do this second, okay? That's the bigger one. First and foremost, I went to the thrift store this weekend and picked up a couple items. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Has anyone seen this movie? It's a great movie. I used to watch this with my kiddos all the time. But I managed to find an actual 3D copy of it for just $4 from Goodwill. See, this comes with the 3D, the Blu-ray, and the DVD. And great shape. It's like perfect condition. Still has kind of like that slick feel, like when you first take it out of a wrapper. It's pretty awesome. Secondly, so I love Thor. I love all the Marvel movies. Most of them. I guess not all of them. Most of them. And I ended up picking up Thor: Love and Thunder on Blu-ray. Also at that same place I got the Mr. Peabody and Sherman. It was a just a Blu-ray version of it, but it does come with the Blu-ray and DVD. But I never owned this. I'm still slowly collecting the Marvel movies. I have most of them up until about this point. I'm still missing, like, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 of the Marvel movies, including the most recent one, which I don't think has quite come out yet, the new Captain America. But anyways, yeah, got this one. I know I'm rambling on. Let's get back on track here. Got this one. And like I said, whenever I go to these thrift stores, like Goodwill and Christians in Action, stuff like that, I'm constantly looking for these kind of deals. $4 to me for the Blu-ray version of Thor: Love and Thunder. I think that's a steal. And now that completes my Thor collection. I already have the other ones. I just did not have this one yet. I have seen this movie. I saw it once on one of the streaming apps, but I hadn't actually owned a physical copy. And like I said, I'd rather have a physical copy more than anything else. So again, this was one that I had to pick up. Now let's get to the main event. Okay, so again, I ordered this on Mercari. You know, you guys know I love 3D movies. I've mentioned it in several videos. But I picked this up on Mercari, got a pretty good deal on it, I feel like. And it was just a bundle of movies. So we're gonna crack it open and look at what we got today. Yeah, it was a really good deal in my personal opinion, especially if everything turns out the way it's supposed to. The gentleman said that all the discs were perfect without any scratches. He did have a couple. I would be honest though, he did have a couple of bad, negative reviews saying when people received the movies from him that they did actually have scratches on. I did not see those reviews until after I made the purchase, so we'll see. Again, for the most part, he had really good reviews. So let's take a look. Let's dive into this thing and see what we got. And you guys, I'm seeing it just for the first time, just like y'all are. So let's see here. Let's see what we got. A lot of tape on this one, which is fine. I love my packages to be well protected. The more tape, the better. That way, it's less likely stuff's gonna, fall out or get ripped open along the process. All right, so here we go. Got a nice little bag here, all bundled up with some bubble wrap. I love that. That makes me happy. Got some more tape here. Probably just peel this one off. Let me see here. All right, here we go. So we're gonna look at these backwards. Apparently, I'm gonna pull them off the side. It's 5 of them all together, and again, we're just gonna go through them. So, okay, this is not one of the ones I ordered. This is actually one I already own. I don't know if you give it to me as a bonus or what, but yeah, I already own this. So we'll look at that in here in just a little bit, but we're gonna find out. We'll look at the ones I actually ordered first, and then we'll go back to this one. All right. First of all, Captain America: The First Avenger. Awesome. I've always wanted this one in 3D. I had, even back when I first got my original 3D TV many years ago, I just never picked it up. And I feel like this is probably one of the earlier ones that came out in 3D. And I was super excited to finally find one at a good price. Let's take a look at these discs. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to look at all these discs. The only disc I really care about are the 3D disc for my current 3D player. 3D TV, excuse me. Okay, not bad. I do see a little bit of light scratches on it. Let me wipe this off real quick, see if it's just a smudge. Okay, it does have a little bit of scratches on it. I don't know if they're necessarily going to affect the movie. I'll have to actually watch it just to see. But overall, it does look pretty good. There's kind of a... Oh, that was a smudge. Okay, cool. Overall, it does look pretty good. I'm not going to throw a fit about this one yet. But again, if it's not working properly, obviously I will. For the most part, I want my disc to be perfect. There is a little bit of tiny scratches. that don't really affect it. I'm not that picky, you know, I'll be fine with it, but I do see a couple scratches here. You guys probably can't see it in the camera. Do see a couple scratches there, and yeah, so before I do any reviewing for this customer, I will definitely have to view this movie and make sure it's good to go. So that's an indication that's, to me already, that some of these may have some light scratches on them. But there you go. We'll test it out in my own personal time, and we'll figure it out together. Or, well, not figure it out together. I'll figure it out if it's something that needs to be addressed with the person who sold it to me or not. Prometheus, another great movie. Part of the Alien series, kind of a prequel to the Alien movies. Loved it. Again, I remember this first came out at Target. I almost bought this version, the 3D version, but I don't know why. I just got the regular one. I love 3D. Even back then, I liked 3D a lot, but it was probably a price thing. I probably didn't want to pay all the extra money to buy the 3D version, except for like maybe certain movies. So anyways, yeah, here's Prometheus. Let's take a look at this one now. Got the slip cover on it, which is great. Supposed to include the 4-disc, I think. Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, and I think the digital copy is also on a disc as well. So, all right, first out the gate, we have the 3D version right here. And like I said, that's all I'm really gonna look at today in the video. I'm not worried about the other versions. Okay, that one's damn near perfect. Again, you guys probably can't tell, but there's a smudge right there if you see that one. Yeah, I can tell it's a smudge. I'll just wipe it off real quick. Yeah. But no, this disc looks really good. Okay. So, yeah, this one's fine. That will work. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, and then, like I said, here's the other disc. The reason why I'm not so worried about the Blu-ray and the other discs that are included in here, most of these movies, I already have them on Blu-ray, like just the regular Blu-ray format. So I'm not that worried about it. I mean, I might sell some of them, so it'd be nice, you know, but if that's the case, I'll just kind of go through and, you know, nitpick which ones are the better versions. I know all of the ones I own personally that I purchased are in great shape, like near perfect condition. So if I have to, for example, I might trade, you know, when I go to sell my other Blu-ray version, I might trade this one out with that one so I can have the better one in here if it's, you know, if they're damaged or whatever. So again, most important thing for these, for this pickup was the 3D movies themselves, and this one looked pretty damn good. No complaints on that one at all. Okay, next we have Clash of the Titans 3D. Love when they have a lenticular cover. This one does have lenticular. I'm not sure if you guys can really pick up on it, but pretty cool. And let's check the 3D in this one. So here's the Blu-ray disc. I always thought this one was weird. The 3D disc looks like a very generic copy. It's the exact same thing, but it's like black and white. So it almost looks like someone just copied a disc, but that's how this one's made. It actually is made like that, where it has that black and white look. This one's got some dust on it. Let me wipe it off real quick. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. I think the rest is dust off here. Ooh, got some dust and a little bit of that speckle. You know, those kind of specks that just are hard to get off. It's got some of that on here, so. Okay, but I will say it does have some very, very, very faint light scratches, but as you probably see right there, but it will probably play okay. And again, that's something I will test out soon. There you go. Clash of Titans, another great movie. I liked it a lot. Me and my wife saw this in the theater when it came out. And the Wrath of Titans, it's okay. I think this was much better. Of course, this was a remake, right? But Wrath of Titans was, I think it was like an original title that came out afterwards. And again, it's okay. I don't think it's necessarily near as good as this Clash of Titans, though. All right, next, one of my personal favorite movies, Mad Max Fury Road 3D. Again, a very nice lenticular cover. Can't argue that. And this one has the digital code in it. I'll check it out, but I probably don't need it. 3D, let's check it out. Okay, this one looks like it just has dust specks. I can live with that. Yep, this one looks pretty clean. I see maybe like a hairline scratch, but overall pretty clean. Great, because this is one of the ones I was really looking forward to getting in 3D. I've had many of this movie on my on my kind of watch list for a while now, just deciding which one to finally bite the bullet and purchase. This was all a bundle deal, so I got, you know, obviously you get a better deal when you do bundles because first of all, they usually give you like a little bit of a discount, and secondly, it makes your it makes your shipping a lot cheaper. Let me slow down and get my words correct. It makes your shipping generally cheaper. So Anyways, awesome. Super excited to check that out later. So there's 4 of them, and then we also got the Jurassic World 3D. Again, I don't know why I got that one, but we'll figure it out later. And then we have Top Gun, again, with another beautiful lenticular cover. Fantastic. I haven't watched this movie in years, but I'm excited to watch it because, well, for a couple reasons. Honestly, I've been kind of on a Val Kilmer kick since, unfortunately, recently he passed away. Very unfortunately. Great actor. I mean, he's always been, I've loved Val Kilmer over the years. Even as Batman, even though I was always a Michael Keaton Batman guy, and more recently Christian Bale. But back in those older movies, I was, almost 1,000% just Michael Keaton. So Batman and Batman Returns. But I think Val Kilmer did a good job there overall. I've loved him. His interpretation of Doc Holliday was really good. He's done all kinds of movies over the years. Excuse me. And it was such a sad thing to see that he had passed away. And so, excuse me again, I apologize. And so I decided to pick up a few Val Kilmer movies that I hadn't either seen or it's just been many, many years since I've seen them. And this was one of them. Top Gun, I probably haven't watched this since the 90s or maybe very early 2000s. But yeah, I had to have it in 3D. So let's check it out. Okay, there is the Blu-ray on the right side and we got our 3D on the left side. And this one, well, it looks pretty good. It's funny how transparent these discs are. Yeah, that one's okay. That one's probably the best out of all of them. Again, it does have some very, very faint scratches, but out of all of them, I think that's probably the best looking 3D disc out of all the ones I just picked up. So there you have it. Top Gun 3D. Let me see if I can scatter these out a little bit. Well, we won't be able to get them all in the camera, but we'll go backwards with them. Top Gun 3D lenticular cover. Mad Max Fury Road 3D lenticular cover. Clash of the Titans 3D lenticular cover. And we've got our Prometheus. Again, not a lenticular, but it does have a nice slip-on cover. And same thing with Captain America 3D. So, overall, perfectly happy. We're gonna see though, before I even rate this guy, I do this with everything though. All the movies I buy, unless they're brand new sealed movies, all the ones I buy that are pre-owned from another person online, or even the ones I get in the stores, before I rate them, or before I let my receipt expire, if I buy them in the stores, I make sure to watch them just to verify that everything's 1,000% okay. So I will be doing that soon. If there is any issues with these guys, I might mention it in a follow-up video, but I have a feeling they're all going to be okay. Nothing major that has any concerns for me, And then other than that, this movie, right? I don't know why they sent me a copy of this. I guess just as a thank you, and I do appreciate that, but I do already own this one. So that being said, I may end up just trading this in or selling it or something at some point. We'll see. But yeah. Again, I do appreciate when people send me things extra. That's very nice. Good faith of them to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I do already have this one. I have this one, and I have the original Jurassic Park already in 3D. So anyways, guys and gals, that is all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the quick video on just discussing my recent pickups. Again, I got these two last weekend, Easter weekend, which was, I think we got these on Saturday. And I got these guys in the mail today. As I ordered them like maybe almost a week ago at this point. I guess a couple more things I could show you real quick that I also picked up the same day that I picked up these two at the other Goodwill here in our local city that I live in. I did find a couple DVDs I picked up. So Alien vs. Predator. I have seen those movies, but like one time each. But I found both of these in basically mint condition. And they were super cheap, $2 a piece. I mean, that's worth it to me. Again, I don't think they're like, they're no alien, they're no high-level alien movies in my personal opinion. Like, I know it was a fan thing. They wanted to make sure they got these out for the fans. And, well, for the fans, / they know because the fans love it, they can make a ton of money off doing it. So, again, these weren't like something that, I always felt that were really just absolutely amazing movies or anything like that. But I did want to, I was, again, super happy to pick them up. And same thing with this, Seed of Chucky. This one's sealed. I mean, it's tearing, but the disc isn't loose. And it's, You know, I love Child's Play. I've watched most of them. I've never seen this one, and I've never seen, I think, the one before it. Well, let's be honest. I've only seen 1, 2, 3. I think just the first 3, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's it, to be fair. And I think there's like, well, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 movies. I'm not even sure at this point. But anyways, these were all picked up at the same time I got these. They were just at different stores. So I got this one at a Goodwill downtown. I got this one, these 3, a little bit closer to where I live at. So all that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to show you my most recent pickups. And let me know your thoughts. Do you guys still, I mean, I've talked about this for a while now, but do any of y'all out there still collect 3D movies? Am I one of the few? I mean, I know there's people online that collect them. I know there's still a lot of people out there, but anybody here in my own little kind of group here that collects 3D movies? So most of the DVDs I get nowadays, I rarely get DVDs unless they're like horror movie. You know, I'm still trying to build my horror movie collection. And some of these horror movies, I don't have to have any kind of special like Blu-ray or 4K. I don't mind getting them in DVD. I just want to watch them. You know, I'm not trying to get like the best quality or anything. Just be able to actually see them, you know. So this one being, again, one I've never seen, and these 2 being ones I've seen years back. It's been a good while. So, but other than that, yeah, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're still into the 3D movies. Do you guys still collect DVDs here? And of course, Blu-ray, just regular Blu-rays. I mean, that's the majority of the stuff I have in my collection. Don't get me wrong. I still have a huge collection of laser discs, and I've got, you know, a few stacks worth of VHS movies also. But my thing right now is, again, as I mentioned before, is these 3D movies. I've been obsessed with them here lately. Trying to build up my collection. I should have over 100 at this point. But yeah, so anyways, that's all I had to say, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.